You know that you listen me. It's an absolute territory. Looking for inspiration.
Ah,
So, inside of the third in the
Hello, welcome to Yoda Soda Creations, the podcast. Girlfriends, to which methods and psychological reasons. Some apologies for the late start. If you have, some apologies for the late start. If anyone has probably noticed by now, we've been having some technical difficulties in the planning stage.
yeah, and unfortunately, the Minecraft server wasn't agreeing with some of us. So that plan has to be put on hold while we work things out. So instead, more art. Yay, art!
And, and, and by server, we mean the one that Sarkin has created for us.
Yeah, it worked. It worked fine the last time we tried it for a short time, but yeah, which
So,
is unfortunate because it actually runs great.
yeah, it's really weird. Anyway, I will try to get through the news desk. I will try to get through the news desk as quickly as possible. Seems Chris Hemsworth is stoked to make an Extraction sequel or prequel.
Huh.
Seems there is a reveal for the New Mutants. First look at Ray's powers. Sorry, I can't pronounce the first name. It's Cecilia.
Huh.
Yeah, I have no idea either. Yeah, that side of the whole Marvel thing, I haven't really been paying much attention to.
Till now, I haven't exactly. Till now, I couldn't exactly figure it. Till now, I couldn't exactly. Till now, I wasn't payment. Till now, I wasn't saving that for potential announcement, but meh. Jason Statham is on the One Production Man production crew, apparently.
Hmm.
Robert Rodriguez is coming for Mandalorian Season 2.
I believe I heard about that.
The Equilibrium director wants to do a Children of the Corn reboot.
Always with more reboots.
It's a bit surprising coming. It's a bit surprising coming from you, since Disney is pretty much the usually the major groaner, but this time it's interesting how this. Interesting how I get it from this. Interesting how I get it on the case that this is a Stephen King movie.
But it's so much the Who. It's just like it seems like half of all movies these days it seems to be remakes of some sort,
Yeah.
or well,
Recreations, reimaginings.
based on the book by so and so.
The Epic universe appears to be halted.
The what now? What universe?
Should go that up. Should go this one up for clarifications. Let's see. Universal Orlando. Don't know.
Oh, that thing
I really need
that
to
they
do
tried and failed.
I really need to do a better job at. I really need to do a better job at keeping. I really need to do a better job at keeping notes.
Very sad pony today. Oh my.
Oh,
The Switch seems to have outsold GameCube and Nintendo 64 combined.
okay.
Interesting, given the list of fails that I've recently watched regarding Nintendo as a company.
Yeah.
They've hit their hits and misses. The company.
WandaVision has reportedly finished shooting, so there's a chance we could still see it in December.
Okay. That might be interesting. I also heard apparently there's like a Nick Fury Disney Plus thing. Or so I heard. I think.
Something like that.
And speaking of Disney, it appears National Treasure 3 is still up in the air, as well as a TV series.
How many national treasures are there?
You got the Ark. And that's about it. No.
Oh gee, I wonder if they've been watching Gravity Falls recently.
Write that down. Write that down. That's what they've been doing. The SpongeBob meme.
Jango Fett's actor from Attack of the Clones is returning for Boba Fett in The Mandalorian.
Really?
Nice.
There is a new sci-fi thriller in development from Sam Raimi and the Quiet Place writers.
Might be really good.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Quiet Place, but I've heard good things.
Ooh, brewing stand. Yoink. Just lighting up the village before I shut the computer down. You know, I figured just in case.
Oh, that's so sad. No,
Wonder
Oh.
that was too effective.
Wonder Woman 1984 director loves how different the DC movies are from Marvel. Apparently,
I mean, they're definitely different from Marvel. They're right there. The Marvel movies were actually good.
Ooh.
Ooh. Deep burn. Oh, what do you know? A cave underneath the village.
seems New Mutants is switching to video on demand. I think that's what it means, VOD.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I found a mine shaft. Nope. 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 Just all the nope. Cover this up.
Bad news.
Ooh, iron. Which is unfortunate because I was hoping for coal since I placed down so many torches.
Oh shoot. Ah, shoot.
What happened?
Nate?
Well, apparently something happened. How many of these bushes are there?
Cruz and Elon Musk have plans for shooting a film in space.
Yep.
Print failed again. Ugh.
Oh, don't you hate it when that happens?
Freaking every time.
Jojo Rabbit director and the 1917 writer are on board for the next wave of Star Wars movies.
Oh gosh, are they already planning those? I mean, was that I guess that wasn't even supposed to be kind of a dumb question, I guess.
I think it's fair to say that was just an announcement. Sort of tell how long it's
Um,
going sort of tell how long it's going to be until they start appearing in the theater again.
fair enough.
There's a new live-action Winnie the Pooh movie in the works. There is, of
Does it
course,
have-
there is, of course, speculation as to whether it'll be a prequel or sequel to Christopher Robin.
Will it have Ewan McGregor in it?
Hmm.
It better have Ewan McGregor. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I ain't
Give
coming
up, Christopher. I have the high ground.
I think again. Aw, Sad Pony sits sadly. Aw.
And speaking of depression, SummerCon 20.
Speaking of depression.
And,
Sorry.
and speaking of depression, SummerCon is being postponed to 2021. Darn it. Would have been a chance to meet Ray Park.
Yeah.
But I'm not too surprised given the situation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like supposedly East, at least over here, stuff is supposed to start opening up like at the end of the month. I, however, am kind of skeptical.
Think it'll be shorter?
I get a feeling that like it's gonna start to open up, but then stuff is gonna start going wrong, and we're gonna end up back at square one.
Don't know how old this is, but just noticed it earlier this week. The 11 Tolerance Research Pack creators have created Minecraft servers.
Hmm,
I've been fiddling around on a couple of them.
cool.
And again, costs are going to vary, but the casualty reports getting shorter by the week apparently. One is Courtney Rausio. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It's BROUSSEAU.
Huh. Before. What were they in? Oh, that's so sad. Oh.
Twitter employee. Interesting. And here's today's Little Richard.
Also, Roy of Siegfried and Roy. It's funny. It's like you found out about wait, didn't they have that tiger accident? Wait, wasn't that at least 10 years ago? It was like 2003. That's like wow.
Yeah, that was also yeah, that was also trending on Twitter. Yeah, that was also trending on Twitter. But there goes the singer of the Magic School Bus. Among other things. Which Also, on a cast related note, finally on a cast related note, and I forgot to mention this, but 100th episode last week.
Oh. Yay!
And so we move on to 101 as we continue our celebratory viewings for the 75th anniversary of Thomas with The Great Discovery. It's told by none other than the James Bond of GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, World's Not Enough, Die Another Day, Pierce Brosnan.
Wait, what?
Someone apparently missed the opening credits.
Yeah, just a little bit. Up over to the wiki.
Do you see what I'm drawing?
Yep.
Do you get
I
what it
saw.
is?
Sad pone.
Yeah, but do you get what it is?
No.
I'll maybe explain it at the end.
Okay. So yeah, the thing. So apparently it's gonna be there's gonna be a national holiday. Like, okay, need to get stuff ready. So trains are doing their thing as the trains do,
Turning about.
and yeah. So one of the days Thomas has to take these. I think they were logs.
Yeah.
At least that's what it looked like. To a place, and like, okay, you work with this other guy. He's only here for like one scene. Don't get used to him.
Don't get attached.
But apparently, it said trans. He's a bit of a dick. And it's like, oh, hey, you should try the high route. It's quicker. You're not afraid of heights, are you?
No.
It's like, no. But it's like, what he didn't know is that, oh, yeah, there is a bridge up there, except no one's used it in years, and yeah. So Thomas gets up there, and like, this is kind of high, and that bridge doesn't look safe, and oh, okay, slowly, and there goes the other half of the bridge. Nope, back away. Like, okay, back to the junction. Let's try the other way. So, the other way. Also doesn't look like it's been used in years, because, like, bushes everywhere, like, just driving through bushes, and, oh, hey, look! I found a town that's been abandoned. Like, okay, this is a cool thing. Okay, keep going. Thomas eventually runs into someone. It's like, though the question remains, did he ever get around to actually delivering the stuff he was supposed to? We never see it happen, so who knows? I'm like, oh, hey, this is that place that was a place once upon a time, but then wasn't a place because everyone left. Let's make it a place again. So yeah, Thomas gets put in charge of, like, all the work for this whole thing. It's like, okay, but they need someone to take over for Thomas's usual stuff. It's like, okay, get a new guy from the mainland. New guy is Stanley. He's shiny. And, like, everyone likes Stanley. Stanley is everyone's friend. Like, oh yeah, sure, whatever, Thomas, go away.
Oh,
Well, not like that, but that's how Thomas feels. So, oh yeah, Thomas is, as they say, a tad bit cross. Anyway, so, whoa, that's a big cave and drop off. Just gonna back away. Don't mind me, while I'm doing this, I'm just lighting up a village. So yeah, Thomas is going around doing all this stuff, and everyone's being friendly with Stanley. It's like paying all the attention to Stanley. Stanley this, Stanley that. Thomas is not like Stanley. But yeah. Unfortunately, at one point, Thomas goes a bit too fast around the corner and derails. Sir Topham Hatt was not very happy. So yeah, like, okay, Stanley, you're in charge. It's like, okay, sure, put the new guy in charge. I'm sure that's exactly how these things work. Type of thing works in real life. It's like, I didn't think of that during the movie. I just thought of that now. But, like, yeah, something's a bit off with that. Like, yeah. But yeah, now Stanley's in charge, and still no one's really talking to Thomas that much. And it's like, okay, Thomas, you have to shunt these things to get them ready for Stanley to push them up a hill or something, or pull them up. Anyway, traveling up a hill. Sure. Add 1, 2, 3, 4 too many. And I think, yeah, that's a bit much. Nah, you can handle it. Handle it? He could not. The chain snaps, and the carts go flying backwards and crashing into a tower or ended it collapsing downwards, killing 50 people in the process.
that's too bad.
Each time I tell the story, the number increases. Seriously, though, everyone was fine, but it's like, yeah, it's like, hey, what happened? Why did you give him too many cards? Yeah, Tom is like, crap, I did bad. No, this is not good. I'm not gonna say anything. Hey, Thomas was jealous of Stanley's. He doesn't like Stanley. Like, and no one talked to Thomas. Not that they were really, talking to him much recently anyway, so, not that big of a change. Also, at one point, like, Thomas went to go back to, this is before he got demoted, went back to, the usual sleepy time place, And oh look, Stanley's in a spot. Everyone's having fun and laughing with Stanley. It's like, yeah. So it's like, okay. With this, we're kind of entering crunch time. We needed to work all really hard. It's like, okay. So yeah, some carts are set up for the next day, and everyone goes to sleep except Thomas. Thomas is like, okay, I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna get all this done. So, Thomas does a decent job, except he accidentally bumps one cart into a mine, and you can kind of guess where this is going. He goes into the mine, chasing after the cart, which was kind enough to stop for a bit, to wait for Thomas to catch up so he could see it run off. But yeah, goes off into the mine, and hey, there's a bit of a junction that, oh, it went right. Thomas went left. Oh, whoops, Thomas is in water now. So, yeah, that's not good times. So, the next day, where is Thomas? I don't know. Have you seen him? I haven't seen him. We should look for Thomas. It's like, oh, now you actually care about Thomas. Anyway. So yeah, Thomas is getting dragged along, and everyone's looking for Thomas, but they're not finding him. And there's this whole song like, "Oh, where's Thomas? I don't know. Everyone look for him." And apparently some children are searching for Voldemort. Hey, their words, not mine. Sending the kids to look for you know who. You'd think there'd be some responsible adults around, but whatever. Send the children to go do the work.
I'm sure there's supervision from parents or youth leaders.
I mean, the kids probably aren't complaining. They got a day off from school. But yeah, so Thomas is going along, and whoosh, out the cave he goes. Actually makes a pretty decent jump across a thing. It's like, okay, he's on ground now, but he's kind of rolling uncontrollably, and he stopped right beside one of the old tracks. And hey, what do you need to know? Stanley's in the area. But like, Stanley hasn't found Thomas yet. It's like, okay, just one last whistle, like, see if he's here. And Thomas hears the whistle, and just enough steam left to, do one last whistle to call out for help. Like, hey, over here, a little help here, would be nice. But yeah, Stanley finds Thomas, like, yeah, glad to see you here. Could use a bit of help. So Stanley helps Thomas out of the back onto the track. He's like, whoops, Stanley broke. So they load up some of Stanley's coal into Thomas, and Thomas helps push Stanley back, and everyone's happy. The day is saved. Like, everything's all great now that Thomas is here. It's like, okay. Yeah, the town's all fixed up. Don't know who it's fixed up for, but it's fixed up. And yeah, everyone's happy, and it's all good. Ooh, stonecutter. Yoink. Right, the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, national holiday.
Yeah, national holiday. Yeah, Sodor Day and all that stuff. But yeah, it's all good, and things are good, and there's a song like, hey, everything's happy and fun here. And then there was a rap version for some reason. Did we really need it? I think not.
We're just
Why did they do a rap?
the bridges are rap. The choruses are slightly different.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking about the second version.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's like yeah, that was a bit excessive. Just saying, but yeah, it was okay. Probably would have been like half the length, and if there was all the narration and the songs, and I need to remember like okay, children's film, okay, need to remember that. But at least the faces weren't disturbing.
True.
It was the tail end of the Marvel series.
Like I
Yeah.
said, practical effects make a huge difference. But yeah, that was the movie. It was all right.
Acceptable.
I half expected that broken bridge to play some sort of part in the latter half of the movie. It's like, oh hey, they bring this bridge up, and it's like, okay, is there going to be any payoff aside, like, okay, go back to the other junction, you go the other way. It's like, eh, unfortunately, no.
I can only imagine off screen I can only imagine off screen it was said the pathway was too dangerous, so that had to be blocked off at some point.
Oh, we don't know if Thomas actually told anyone about it. He told them about like this this hidden town, but
I said off screen.
oh, off screen. Like I said, we don't know. It's like by extension, we don't know just how much trouble what's his face got into. We're telling him to go that way.
Exactly.
Okay, set a map point. Okay, put the andesite away. I can leave the fence posts.
Still find the Anchorage song a nice change of pace from the usual. To this point, at least the most the series was doing in terms of songs was children's choirs, and it was set with that sort of
Yeah,
demographic in mind. I think from this point onward, the songs were getting more different singers and different genres.
right. Ooh, there's a spawn point there. Just gonna light that up. What does that make an elevator?
Oh, look. Oh.
Okay, it takes redstone. Okay. Okay, I tried to move over to like enlarge your screen on the Discord, and now it's doing that spinny square thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the town is 610 blocks away that way. Good to know. But I think I might be able to reach it by ocean. Okay. Sapling. That. Don't have enough of that. 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 Just gonna make a couple fruit trees.
Oh no. Oh.
I wish I could see you. Or whatever you're drawing.
Maybe leave the call real fast and come back. That might help.
Oh, me leave the call?
Yeah. Just real
BRB.
fast. I fix it.
Still spinning. That's alright.
Perhaps you could.
Oh, look at the stream. Look at the actual stream.
Yeah, hold on. Where did I put the controller?
Perhaps you could restart the screen share.
I guess. Is it
No,
going
no,
for you
no.
too? Oh yeah, it is.
I was gonna say, hey, I'm just gonna pull it up on the big
Does that help?
screen.
Nah, it's still loading.
Technical difficulties, please stand by.
I'm gonna call.
That has definitely become useful since the first time I've used it.
Mm.
You there?
Yeah.
Oops, wrong thing.
Stairs. More stairs.
There we go. You see it now?
Yes. Ooh, wow. Color.
And I can see the other reference in the form of the blocky tree.
Yeah, it looks good. Aha, there's a skelly in the trees.
You guys there?
Yeah. Oh, crap. Skellies. Lots of skellies. Haha, burn. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. It's America, Pony. Jeez, I just did that on accident.
All I can remember of that kind of pony was the Tumblr vlog and Skin wasn't and fur was white and part of the hair was red.
Hmm. there. Pipe that up. Pipe that up. Well, I needed to do it anyway. That's more cave. Yeah, no. I keep finding caves that lead into more caves. I'd be fine with just one cave, thank you very much.
There's something Russian or something. What the heck is this? It is Russian. Huh. I don't speak your language. Sorry.
Russian? Then slow down.
Alex, can you kick him real fast? Just get this guy out of here. It's like I'm drawing with a highlighter. Hey, I'm basically doing Minecraft as well now.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the desktop off for the first time in like a week.
Probably
Or
good for it.
two. I mean, it doesn't really run hot or anything. It's been keeping at a cool like 45.
Oh.
Because I mean, I only have it using like 5 out of 16 gigs of RAM.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like I'm running like MC Eternal or anything. That thing I'd run on like 10 gigs. And suddenly the room is silent.
You killed him. I think we'll finish up this drawing and then I'll call it. Kind of a weird stream tonight. But
Yeah,
I hope you.
yeah.
I was about to say, I hope you like watching me draw grass. This is what you're going to be getting for the next, I don't know, 10 minutes. No.
Yeah, hopefully next week we can work out the server issue, and I might update the mod pack. So I'll get that link together. Also, to make sure to double check the external IP before I post the thing, just in case it gets switched or whatever.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe I'll find another mod to add. Although, well, it's mostly been updates and other stuff, and I haven't. Don't plan on adding like tech or major magic mods or anything. Like I said, the intent is to be like vanilla plus.
Are there any extra tools or ores?
Nope. Plenty of new crops though, and biomes and that kind of stuff. plus the mine colonies mod, so you can micromanage your own village. They can actually mine stuff up for you. Not fast, mind you, but you know.
I was gonna say that looks like elementary school markers.
Apparently, there might be a mod that adds netherite.
What?
Hmm.
It's not. You don't need it to be a mod.
Well, okay. Add netherite to 1.15.2.
Uh,
But I mean, like biomes of plenty also add some nether biomes, so it's like, do we really need the netherite? I mean, I could add advanced hook launchers, which is just basically a grappling hook.
that'd be fun.
Okay, I'll keep that one in my. Okay, yeah, 1.15. Okay, just check it. Like, oh, game version 1.12. Like, wait. Okay, we're good.
Oh,
Oh.
sad pony is sad. It's all right, sad pony. We've all been there. Am I right or am I right? Oops.
Yep.
Do you know what this is, by the way, now?
I can't. I don't know. Oh.
What?
Uh, I'm. Uh, I'm not sure.
Really? Still?
In my defense, it's been a long day.
Objection. No. You still not getting it? Come on. You gotta get it by now.
Okay, let's see now.
Yeah.
And partially because I've been playing Minecraft. Okay, so a stack of 3 logs. What looks to possibly be obsidian.
Or it could be bedrock.
Maybe. It's the purpley bit that I'm kind of on. Because it's different from like all the other stuff, so it seems more like a liquid. But like the only liquid I can think of that would be that color would be from modern Minecraft. I have no clue.
Nothing? Hang on.
For all I know, it could be like a reference to something I'm not familiar with.
I think you would be. Hang on. Hang on. Maybe I'll finish it and then I'll let you in on it.
Okay.
Yeah, almost done. Almost done.
Is it a skyblock map?
Might be. Whoa. They're huge. Okay.
Oh, I think I got it.
What
It's
is
a
it?
skyblock, and the pony accidentally it mixed the water and the lava and made obsidian, and now they can't make the cobble gen.
Yep. It's very specific, but it's funny. You got it there eventually. Yay.
And I just noticed, like, is the lack of more, bland intentional?
Yep.
It's like I could tell there was Minecraftish things about.
I have done many a skyblock challenge, and it's like, fun times.
I could already tell by the tree.
There we go.
But yeah, once I get my green screen up and running, hopefully I can start doing the YouTubes. With some Minecraft and some Mario Maker and Final Fantasy VII Remake. Figure a nice blend of content. I should probably set aside. I had recording days for each game, just so I keep to a schedule.
Yeah.
Of course, again, I need to get the push pins first. Yeah, unfortunately with the water, because it looks more of a purple, it's like, wait, what is that?
Yeah.
I think Royal Blue is one version of blue that's purplish.
Fair. Yeah, that's part of the reason why it didn't, click immediately.
Yeah.
It's like, to me, it looks more like witch water.
Yes. I like imply the lines there. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, actually, the leaves look good.
I think I'll turn
Looks
down.
very natural.
How about where's the water layer? Is this it? Yeah. How about we'll lighten it up. Nope, wrong brush.
It's like, yes, setting it up. And here I'm looking at the YouTube stream. It's like, wait, what's going on? It's like, oh, right. YouTube delay. Yeah, that looks a bit better.
Oh, it's so sad. No. Oh.
Yeah, all that waiting just to get that one bucket of lava wasted.
We've all been there, buddy.
But yeah, it's like one other dimension mod I would add if it was available for the current version, like the 1.15. One that I consider would be Twilight Forest.
All right.
Because there's a. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I was just gonna say the drawing's done. Finished.
Yay!
Yay! Christened. Save as.
And right before midnight. Good job.
Right before.
It's like one. It's like 11, and there it goes. Like 11:50 and 12.
There you go. You like the name of that one? We've all been there.
So true.
First time playing Skyblock. Oh.
Yeah, it's like a proper cobble gen is always a little tricky to get started, and just getting the cobble, like you have to get in like the right rhythm
Yeah.
and like right placement, or else like into the lava, into the lava, into the lava. Yeah.
So what was that about Twilight Forest?
Oh right. Yeah, there's a few kind of magical old things here, but like like the scepter of whatever. It's like
The scepter.
it's not exactly big stuff, you know. It's like it's like yeah, that could be something I could add. That would be something I would be able to add without feeling like it really changes the balance all that much.
Yeah.
Except maybe the bows that the Ice Queen drops. Mm. Of course, the Twilight Forest would be something I would reset like once a month, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, what if other people want a maze breaker? You know?
Yeah. There we go.
Also incentive to work on potions, because the Hydra will roast you.
All right. Why don't you close us out, Alex?
All right. I think it's I think it's obvious these two have. I think it's obvious these two will have some interest, interesting, have interesting perspectives on these. Well, interesting perspectives on the month's line. Interesting perspectives on the month's lineup. But as for me, good way to good way to close up. Good way to close off one chapter in the product. Good way to close off one chapter in production. Good start in terms of experimentation on the musical side of things.
Yeah, even if some of the bits of the musical bit, it's just recycling footage over and over again.
I think it's interesting fact. What interesting fact I was going to point out at some point. The more episode, the more model series episodes you watch, the more you'll probably notice. Hey, I've seen that shot somewhere.
I mean, hey, it works for magical girl animes, so you know why not? And Digimon, definitely with Digimon. Yeah, it's like I watched a couple of the movie is on the Shout TV Twitch stream this weekend, last week, sometime during the week. And it's like, okay, they're all digivolving again, and they're all doing the individual things. Like, okay, padding the runtime, and it's one of the things you start to notice if you've watched enough shows.
Oh, I gotta go. There's a call. Hang on 1 sec. I'll go mute. 1 sec.
Yeah, it's like I have an early morning tomorrow. Like I have to go shopping, and okay, I would go shopping anyway. I would like, oh, I have to get up early to go to Costco because my other aunt's going to work, so someone else needs to do the heavy lifting. It's like, fine, whatever. Maybe she'll buy me Starbucks. I don't know.
Word of it. Bit of word of advice though, in comparison to bit of word of advice though, in comparison to some other in comparison to what I didn't put on comparison to what I didn't put on the live up, especially in the episode category.
They could have been worse.
Basically the writer of the movie from this point onwards, in terms of how the episodes played out. Yeah, not quite popular with the fans.
Ah. So kind of downhill from there.
Well, at this point, the series itself was starting to go down. Well, at this point, the series itself was starting to go downhill, but kind of went lower after this movie. There's been there is the occasional bronze is the best way to describe it. The tolerable ones, to be precise.
Yeah.
But quite fortunately, next week has shows promise in terms of writing, since that would be her last film she ever wrote before she took full on voiceover direction, and a new writer stepped in and pretty much
screwed everything up.
It's an era the fans call the Renaissance.
Oh, that's usually a good thing. Like, oh, Renaissance. Like, yeah, those usually seen as like, yeah, the Renaissance things, like, that's good, you know. But yeah.
It's like this. It's like this. Things started off pretty much a golden age. Some later times were kind of a silver age. At this point, we were kind of exploring the Bronze Age at best, in comparison to what was to follow. When that's pretty much the Dark Ages.
Oh, so the 90s. Wait, no, I'm thinking of DC Comics and Marvel.
At this point, I think it's fair to say that those terms have been applied to different entertainment points.
Yeah. I don't even know what to call, like, the current DC, yeah, whatever. It's like, post crisis. Maybe. I don't know. Uh,
From what I can recall, I think they were still the New 52. Or
no, they did that
Unless,
DC Rebirth thing.
I was gonna say unless there's another reboot that I don't accept. If there's another reboot that I wasn't aware of.
I think the DC reboot was them going like, fine, we hurry, we'll bring back some of the pre-New 52 stuff. And then it crossed over with Watchmen, and it's like, yeah, DC is convoluted. It's funny. It's like DC is jumping over themselves backwards, just like, oh, okay, hey, we need to keep everything simple and clean and nice timeline. Meanwhile, Marvel's like, okay, yeah, we're still doing this whole sliding timescale thing, but it's like it all makes sense, you know. Like, there's a clear line of events that have happened and have been established, minus a few events that we don't like to talk about. But other than those, oddly enough, most of those storylines we don't like to talk about involve Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like Marvel did do their own thing of rebooting the universe and it's like starting fresh. It was the Ultimate line, which did okay for a while, then kind of tanked, but you know, they tried it. Here I am rambling on while we wait for him to get back. Like, well, just want to feel right, just like, hey, yeah, we're done here, bye, without, you know, him being here. Let's see now. Okay, just gonna pull up newsy stuff. Okay, anything of interest? Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Hmm. Nothing there. How about in the gaming section? Yeah, figured that would happen. Nintendo lawyers filed copyright complaints against Super Mario 64 PC port binaries. Like, yeah, that. Like, as soon as you know, it's like, oh, hey, we made a Mario 64 PC port. It was only a matter of time until Nintendo got involved.
Gee, I wonder how long before they started going after the people who have made emulators.
Yeah, I think that by this point they figured like that battle is long lost. It's like, yeah, they can stop a few big sites, but like it's always gonna be out there. Especially with everything being more digital these days. It's like, yeah. Huh, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order start of new franchise, EA confirms. So
Interesting.
more, yeah, so more EA Star Wars. Yeah. It's like, on one hand, more Star Wars. On the other hand, EA. Could be worse. Could be Ubisoft. Eesh.
IGN gave a positive review towards them fighting herds.
Yeah.
Wasn't worthy of the main notes, but since we're wasn't worthy of the main notes, but since one of us is taking a outdoor call at the moment, and we were talking games apparently.
Yeah. Uh, ooh, there's typing. Oh, that's you. You know, I mean, it's still working out which one of you is which. It's an unfortunate family trait where it's like we are just not good with names. Don't mind me, I'm reading Reddit. Oof. Yeah, so yeah. Let's see now. What to talk about? Hmm. The, this is a bad one, but my dad shared this one on Facebook. My wife is leaving me because of my obsession with Star Wars. I said, "May divorce be with you." Uh, Anytime now. Ooh. Uh, Also, another thing I'll be doing for my channel whenever the things arrive, but like a snack box unboxing. Again, whenever it shows up. It's like, yeah, it may take 1 to 5 weeks. Like, okay.
Still, still nothing on the comics and things, but to repeat what the to quote the specific article that makes me that makes me that makes me say that's making me keep an eye on Equestria Daily for official statements. Not not been rescheduled. Not been rescheduled for November,
Right.
and we shouldn't put too much faith into any release dates that aren't announced by IDW.
Yeah.
On a positive note, if anyone watches the BabsCon streams, there were some preview art and pages were revealed.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's you. It's like, hey, when did he switch over to Minecraft?
Well, here's a little something interesting that I was able to find this week.
Ooh. The green screen.
Don't know how they managed to change the color, but previously they had it as an infinite. Previously there wasn't. Previously they were using. Previously they were infinity places.
Hmm. Oh, I like this one. Life is short. Write that novel. Paint that painting. Try new recipes. Learn black magic. Go into the forest at night. Summon a demon. Earn that demon's trust. Become best friends with it. Brag to everyone else about your new cool demon best friend. Knit that sweater. Uh, my dad occasionally shares some funny stuff on Facebook. Like, well, that went places. Ooh, free game? Hmm. What news is this? Yeah. Eh. It's like, ooh, something about a free game for all the consoles. Oh, it was made by a bank. Eh. Had to watch later. Apparently, there's a them fighting her. Oh, that documentary was 7 months ago. Yeah. Okay. Uh, give him about 10 more minutes. Okay, set alarm for AHD. Okay, 9 o'clock alarm. Alarm's on mobile data. Switch that. Wait. No.
Well,
Yeah, it's getting kind of late, and
can say this because I can say there's been a lot of hiccups in the planning and this point planning stage as well as this point in the timing, but hopefully things will be a bit more smoothly next week, and also hope we don't get any interruptions. 1819 summit when we do the reaction when we do our reaction later tonight.
right. Yeah.
So as usual then in times of trial for both us for pretty much the world at this point. Stay well, and hope to see you when it gets dark again. Take care.
Later.